Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. Welcome back to my playthrough of GTA Vice City. Let's continue where we left off here. Let's go see Ken Rosenberg again. This is the mission where we meet Avery Carrington now.
Goes without saying. Tommy, any progress? No. Tell me later. Tommy, this is Avery Carrington. I believe you met at the party?
Not in person.
Howdy.
Avery here has a proposition.
Haven't we got other things on our mind?
I'm trying to keep the wolves from the door. So could you please cut me some slack? I'm stretched like a wire, and even if I'm dead by the end of the week, I'd like to think that I didn't die poor.
Now just calm down, both of you. Son, you help me, and any greaseballs giving you a hard time, I'll see to it they take a long dirt nap.
Okay. What could I do for you?
This delivery company's got its depot on some prime land. They won't sell. They're hanging on like a big old prairie rat. So we gotta go in there and smoke that vermin out. Head on down there and stir up a hornet's nest. The security will have their hands full, and then you can sneak in and put them out of business.
And you could drop by Raphael's for a change of clothes. You might be there a while, but yeah, go for it.
Should be a
If
riot.
the balls drop like they should, stop by my office sometime.
Who are these pricks anyway? Lawyer pricks, rug-wearing pricks, surrounded by pricks.
Oh man. Now, you guys are wondering, was that Burt Reynolds? Yes, it was. That was Burt Reynolds. So he voiced in Vice City, rest in peace to a great actor.
Why you
But,
so damn rude?
Yes, he did play a role in Vice City, and I'm going to show you guys a really easy way to do Avery's first mission. Avery also makes an appearance in Liberty City Stories. I was actually really shocked that he appeared in Liberty City Stories the first time that I played it. Dress up as one of the workers. But it's just really unfortunate because it's like a lot of the actors in these old games that I played, sadly they've passed away. So there's a pretty easy way to do Riot. So Avery Carrington is a big real estate developer, and so he wants to purchase land, but the delivery company doesn't want to sell to him. And so he's gonna basically wants Tommy to start a workers' riot because there's a bunch of protests going on, strike, and he wants Tommy to turn into a riot. So go near the police station. Right here, you can find some grenades. This just makes the mission just so much easier. Okay, here we go. Start fighting with at least 4 workers. Okay. Okay, we started a riot. Okay, now we're gonna take out the vans here. Oh. Yeah, some of the workers are already chasing us. Okay. Oh no, not that. Okay, it's not where I wanted to throw the grenade. Okay, there we go. Okay, got it. It was pretty quick. You know, just don't get caught in the crowd, because you can when you get caught in the crowd, that can be pretty bad because you can lose health pretty fast. We only lost like a third of our health, but we're still good for the most part.
Hola, is this Mr. Versetti?
Yeah.
This is Cortez. You were at my party?
Yeah, I remember.
Mr. Versetti, it was a most unfortunate incident that happened with your business deal.
I know.
I want you to know me and my people are doing their utmost to get to the bottom of it. If you'd like to talk to me more privately, you can find me at the boat, huh? Okay? Good day, senor.
So the Colonel is Juan Cortez is helping you to find the coke and the money because he's the one who helped you organize the deal in the first place. So he does bear some responsibility in what happened. He has nothing to do with the attack, but he's helping you because he did he introduced you to Vic Vance and Lance Vance, and that and the deal went bad. And so somebody found out about the deal. Somebody leaked it. It wasn't Cortez. Now also, you guys recognize this area? This is actually the place where Vic Vance had his penthouse. Now what ended up happening was the area was actually the penthouse building was actually destroyed for unknown reasons. And it was rebuilt as like these cheaper condos here. And also the amusement park is no longer here, and instead Avery Carrington is building some kind of big construction site.
Come in and park yourself on the hide, son. Hell, my daddy used to say, never look a gift horse in the mouth. And by golly, he never did. Would you like a drop of the old Kentucky?
No thanks.
A clean thinker. I like that. Now, the property business isn't all about highfalutin paper pushing. It's about dirt and the will to claim that dirt. You with me, son?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I need some tenacious bastard to let go of some dirt. And you look to me like the kind of guy to persuade him.
Persuasion's my forte.
Yeah, he'll be down at the country club, down on the golf course. They don't allow guns, so his bodyguards won't be packing lawgivers. Go beat 8 tons of crap out of him. Here now, I got you a membership. And boy, you're gonna need more appropriate clothing.
Again.
My new friend. I never had a friend with a wig before.
So he's like, you're gonna need more appropriate clothing. So we're gonna be going to the golf course. This is the same place where Vic went golfing with Gonzalez.
You don't know who you're blocking!
Is this me?
Nice ass, baby.
It's so weird seeing Tommy in like the golfing clothes. Okay, now we go over to the golf course. And the thing is about it is that you can kind of cheat in a way. What you can do is you can park like a car here and you can jump over the fence, and then that way you'll have all your guns, but that's kind of the cheap and easy way to do it. And so it's cheating in a way, so we're not going to do that. The target is at the driving range, enjoying a game of golf. Make sure it's his last. Okay. Okay, so see, our weapons were left there. I am allowed a melee weapon. It's weird how they allowed the hammer through. But I have the golf club. Okay. Now this mission can be really quick, or it can take a little bit of time, depending on, you know, what this guy, because this guy gets annoying and his bodyguards get annoying.
Who is this guy? Boys, deal with him.
Get him! To that psycho!
Yeah, and the reason I did that was because his bodyguards get really annoying. Okay. Let's get this guy here. You can push him in the water, if you're quick, but that's also like,
How much money? That's illegal, sport!
Great. No. Great. Okay, well, we're definitely gonna deal with this bodyguard right now. Okay, takes care of that. Oh, there's another one there, but I don't think he can get in that car, the golf caddy, I should say.
This car is extremely valuable, idiot. Ah!
Okay, we got him now.
Have some patience, please.
Okay, he's dead. Got him.
Not exactly your lucky day, huh, pal?
I don't think you... no, there is no golf activity in Vice City. That's the unfortunate thing, but there is in Vice City stories. Okay, so here we go. Let's get our weapons back right now. And there's always a comet outside here, which is, which that does make the mission a bit easier. Demolition Man. Oh man, this mission, this mission makes a lot of people angry. Some people actually say this is the worst mission in the game, and it's actually a really early mission too.
Now look here, son. I got a problem, and I reckon you could help me with it.
I'm no builder.
No, I was thinking more of your demolition skills. Now this is the development as planned, and this is the property that we're looking at.
You're trying to say this new office block is kind of in the way.
You catch on quick. Now I'm gonna head out of town for a while, and if that office development were to face sudden and insurmountable structural problems, then
As a civil-minded individual, you feel obliged to step in and save the rejuvenation of an important area of the city.
Where can I get more guys like you?
So Avery Carrington is actually a good boss in this game, that he's like a friend of Tommy, and he actually does help you out a little later in the game. So now I'm gonna do Demolition Man on my first attempt here. And you guys are gonna think I'm crazy. There's no way you're gonna do this on your first attempt. I'll do it on my first attempt. The reason is, I played Demolition Man so many times when I was a kid that I'm so used to this mission. And so I can do this mission no problem. I just need to remember what button it is to drop the bomb, but other than that, it's just, to drop a bomb, press circle. Okay. If you place the bomb unsuccessfully, you can pick it up and try again. Okay, so let's do it then. Once you have picked up a bomb for the first time, the detonation timer will start. Okay, let's do it. You must then place remaining bombs in 7 minutes. So, some people consider this the worst mission in the game. I don't think this is the worst mission. I think it's definitely a challenging mission, but I don't think it's the worst mission. I know people are going to really disagree with me on that, but, okay, what's the button? Okay, circle. Pick them up here. I think the worst mission, when I get up to the worst mission in Vice City, I'll have the title of the video, the worst mission in the game. I don't want to spoil what I think is the worst mission, but you guys are going to know what I think is the worst mission when I'm going to do it. Okay, so there's 4 bombs. Okay, looked like I dropped it and then it fell back, okay. Okay, bomb planted, only 3 more targets to go. Okay, another bomb. Here we go. Let's do it. I wonder how Tommy is controlling that from the van. Like, how is he able to see unless he has some kind of camera view? But this is the 1980s, so you know technology wouldn't be that advanced. An easy way to tell which bomb you're going to is when it's a square, that means that the bomb site is on the same level as you when it's on the map. When it's a triangle, it means it's either above or below you. So there we go, see? I don't think my helicopter's gotten hit yet. In fact, they hit each other. Okay, so when it's a down triangle, it means it's below. When it's an above triangle, it means it's above. Okay, here we go. Let's go above. Okay. How much time do I got left? 4 minutes, okay.
I gotta lay off the pills. I'm seeing shit. You want me to drill you?
Just keep flying up and down like this. It makes it a little bit more difficult for them to shoot your helicopter. If you fly in a straight line, it makes it easier for them to hit it. See, like what I'm doing, up and down. Up and down. Use as much cover as you can. Now, I know what people are going to say. People are going to say, if you think that this is easy, try it on mobile. I know. I know. On mobile, I know it's bad. It's really bad on mobile. I'm not disputing that. I personally think the mission's easy. I know people are going to say, what, you think this is easy? The reason I think it's easy is because I've done this mission so many times, and I've flown helicopters so many times, and I'm just used to it. So I'm just used to the controls and everything. See, I'm gaining as much altitude as I can to avoid them shooting my helicopter.
Just kill the Maoists.
Now all I have to do... And this building wasn't here in 1984. So this is a new building. There we go. Done. Easy. Okay, so there we go. We got that. And I see a fire truck right here. Let's go meet Colonel Cortez then. Any vehicles here I can take? Oh, what the? And also, there's hardware stores in Vice City. There was no hardware stores in some of the other games, but Vice City has hardware stores, which they're unique stores. You know, obviously you can't build stuff. You're going to use them as melee weapons, but... Treacherous Swine, one of my favorite missions.
Mr. Versetti.
Colonel.
Thank you for coming. Please sit. Lobster?
No, thanks.
I am ashamed to admit that one of the causes of our mutual problem appears to have been the loose tongue of a man I used to trust. I've been carrying Gonzalez for years, but now his incompetence reaches new heights. It's only right that you kill Gonzalez.
Did he do it? It's the money that's important to me.
Well,
Use this.
use this.
Go and kill Gonzalez. Now, Gonzalez from Vice City Stories, remember him? You guys watching my playthrough? Same Gonzalez. And now, this is gonna be payback for Vic Vance right now. That's who sold out Vic. Who sold out Vic's deal. It was Gonzalez was the one who leaked it. Now, who ambushed the deal? We're still gonna find out, but Gonzalez was the one who leaked it. So Leo Teal was the one who ambushed the deal, which killed him. Gonzalez was the one who leaked the deal. Remember, remember who Gonzalez was working for at the end of Vice City Stories. This is Gonzalez's penthouse. Gonzalez is back in Vice City. The chainsaw is also, this is a reference to Scarface.
I'm the boss's right-hand man.
I'm gonna shut that big mouth of yours.
He asked me for everything.
He's got a blade. Stop running, you fat slime ball.
Away from me, you cheap bastard.
South Life Point. This is what the 1021 South Life Point.
Oh, sweet Jesus. I've wasted my life and my looks. Stand still and I'll make it quick.
Tommy's such a psycho. Go and kill Gonzalez.
I did you right, you poor bastard. I'll pay you double, Tommy, double. But you're squealing. No one cares now, so... Just like training. You moron still working?
That's it. Gonzalez is dead.
He's mine.
Remember what Vic said. Vic says, I don't care who you screw over, Gonzalez, as long as it's not me. So there's an easy way to lose the cops. There's a bribe right there that you can get. And then there's actually a second bribe that's actually right near the pay and spray. So you don't even need to really go into pay and spray. I think the first one here is free, but you don't even need to really go into it. Okay, I think it's the next one. Yeah, right here. There we go. That's it for Gonzalez. Gonzalez is dead. So Vic Vance has been partially avenged so far, even though that's not Tommy's mission. His mission is more to find the money, but if you played Vice City Stories, these missions are much more personal. So Leo's dead. Gonzalez is dead. The only person left is the person who planned the whole thing out. Mall shootout. Oh no, this mission. This mission.
Tommy, come and join me. This looks delicious, eh? Tap your snout.
Oh, no thanks.
Tommy, you are like a pompous breeze that has freed me from the stench of corruption. Although I must appear to mourn his passing and carry on with business as usual.
This isn't getting me any closer to my money.
Tommy, my friend, you are not in liberty now. Here, we do things differently. I will continue with my inquiries, but in the meantime, I have a valuable...
So Colonel Juan Cortez is gonna meet this guy, this French guy, who's basically gonna be selling him like missile chips, missile guidance chips from the French government. And so Colonel Cortez, it's highly implied that he's a dictator. He has political power in his country. It's unknown what country he's from exactly. He's from a country in Central America. Let's stop by in ammunition really quickly. But basically, Colonel Cortez is mostly based on Manuel Noriega. If you guys don't know who Manuel Noriega is, he was the dictator of Panama in the 1980s. And basically what happened was Noriega was a drug-dealing dictator. So he ruled Panama with an iron fist. Cartels would come into Panama from South America, and they would be smuggling drugs into, let's get the MAC. They would be smuggling drugs into Panama, and basically use that to export. They would export it to other countries, like the US and Mexico. And so Noriega was paid off by the cartels. He made money from dealing with the cartels. He would let them keep the coke in Panama, and then the DEA had no jurisdiction there, and that's the Drug Enforcement Administration. And so drug cartels could have their their drugs illegally stashed in Panama for some time until they were ready to export them. And so that's basically who Colonel Cortez is based on. Colonel Cortez, I think he survived like 10 coups or something like that. He was involved in 10 coups or something like that. And the reason that he's involved in so many coups is because that's a ridiculous amount of coups for somebody to be involved in. That he's a parody off of the corruption of like the governments in Central America and South America at the time, because in the 1980s there was so much corruption and coups and dictatorships in South America and Central America, so many civil wars and such. And so basically Cortez is the parody off of all that corruption, all the corrupt leaders in Central America and South America. Cortez is basically a giant parody off the corrupt leaders in the 1980s in that time, in that area.
the rain. She's très wet this time of the year.
What?
Ah, comment?
Look, Cortez sent me. Just give me the damn chips.
Oh, d'accord.
Free the imperialist American pig that is propriété de the gouvernement français. Hand it over!
You American idiot! They followed you here.
So the French special forces are after you. What are these? This is like one of the first time like where you fight like another country's police force in like a GTA game. These are the French special forces. Well, they're not really police; they're military. But I'm trying to remember. These guys, they're called GIGN. Is that what the French special forces is? I'm trying to remember, but.
You got to do better, Mr.
Let's get the missile chips here. So yeah, it's important to get the MAC early on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the MAC helps with this mission. Grab the guidance chips. Okay. Okay, now we get this back to the
You guys ever
Colonel.
catch any criminals?
You know what I thought was really hypocritical? The French special forces, they say freeze imperialist American, but the ironic thing about that is that France has had so many colonies. So France was a giant empire. You know, their empire was in major decline around this time. Did France even have any colonies left in the 80s? Well, if they did, they had very few colonies left around this time. France lost the majority of its colonies, so it's kind of hypocritical how the French Special Forces are calling you an imperialist when literally that was what the French government was doing for centuries. Okay, we got it there. Let's do another mission here. Guardian Angels, oh, this one.
Tomas, I appreciate your coming. Forgive me for getting straight to business. Diaz has asked me to oversee a minor business transaction.
Let's hope it goes better than last time.
Which is why I thought of you, my friend. I've dropped some protection at the multi-story car park. Pick it up, then go and watch over Diaz's men at the drop-off. Gracias, amigo.
Diaz, huh? Apparently that angry midget runs this madhouse. Let's see what that creep has to do with things.
So we're gonna meet Diaz now. The Colonel has arranged some firepower. Okay, let's get that then. Now, about the Colonel definitely has the resources to betray you, but he doesn't betray Tommy, and he stays loyal to Tommy, and that's what I like about it, about him. There's like a lot of characters in, especially in Vice City, who don't screw you over. So like, Vice City doesn't have nearly the amount of betrayals as like some of the other GTA games. Look at that. This is a Mini 14, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. The rifle's called a Mini 14, I think. Lance.
All the action I see.
Look, you want to do something other than just shadowing me everywhere? Why don't you come along and show me if you're any use?
I might just do that. The name's Lance, by the way.
Tommy Vercetti. Let's go.
Lance is still driving his white sports car. The Mini 14 is called the Kruger in this game. But I actually like the Kruger better than the M4 in this game. Now, some people are gonna say, why? Why do you like the Kruger better than the M4? On PC, the Kruger and the M4 on PC is so much better than the Kruger, but I think that on console, which I'm playing the PS4 version here, I think that the Kruger is the better weapon on console, and the reason is because you have to aim first person in on PS4 and console, where in PC you would aim in third person, which is just much easier. And so the Kruger has less recoil than the M4, and that's why I like it better, because it's easier to aim with. Oh, I only have one magazine. Oh, no, I actually have a few magazines. Never mind. I thought I just had 30 bullets in it. So this is Diaz right here now.
You must be Cortez's new gun.
Until more gainful opportunities arise. They'll be here any minute. We both better get a good vantage point.
Okay, I'll take the balcony, you get the roof across the yard.
Okay, so this is Diaz. Remember him from Vice City Stories? Played recently. Okay, and we can crouch here. So here come the Cubans. Watch over the deal and make sure Diaz and Lance are safe. So everybody watching over the deal, making sure that nothing goes wrong here.
I'm next in line, man.
We crouch right here. This will be good.
Es que no me lo creo, man. Oye, chico, esto no puede ser.
Move in, man, move.
I don't mind the first person aiming like this, but I wish that console you could also aim on third person. That would be nice. Yeah, so see, this is why I like the Kruger, because it doesn't have as much recoil as the M4.
Don't worry, I got you covered. They think they can take us. They got those shit. My money. Don't just stand there, you pricks! Chase that dickhead down!
Okay, now we gotta get this guy here. This is pretty easy. Oh, man, I jinxed myself. I said it's pretty easy, and then this happens. Okay, let's get it back to Diaz now.
I live, dickheads, and it's all down to you. What is your name?
Tommy.
I see you soon, amigo, I think.
Diaz is so annoying. He's just...
Shit. Where's that guy, Lance?
Now here's the thing. After this mission is completed, Diaz's car will actually be right here. I think that Diaz's car, I think it's bulletproof in this version. So you always want to pick this car up, because this car can be really useful in certain missions because it's bulletproof. I don't know if it's a glitch, or if it's just, it might be because it's Diaz's personal car, so that's maybe why it's bulletproof. I'd like to think that's the reason, but it could be a glitch. So I don't know if this is a glitch or not, but all I know is that Diaz's car is bulletproof. Let me just test it just to be sure, because I want to be sure that it's bulletproof before I say anything here. Oh, got a phone call.
Tommy, it's Ricardo Diaz. I want to thank you for looking out for me, my man. I asked that prick Cortez, he said you're the real deal, my friend. Will you not come see me? I need a guy like you. All I have now is dickheads. Dickheads everywhere, yo. I make you real rich.
Let me grab that. I'm looking at it.
Okay, let's see here. Yup, looks like the car is bulletproof. Car should, like, the car's not even damaged at all. So, yeah, keep Diaz's car, because Diaz's car is very helpful in this regard. And, I'm just trying to think where can I store this car right now, because there is an apartment that you can buy right across the street from Ken Rosenberg's, but I don't know if I have enough money for it. Let me just see right now. Okay, there's this place, but I don't know if there's a garage here. I don't think there is, no. Okay, so you need about $7,000. This property right here, this will give you actually a garage, which you can actually store a vehicle in. I don't have $7,000, so I'm just gonna need to keep a hold of this car, to the best of my ability, I guess. But I don't think I really need it even for the playthrough. But I just wanted to show you guys that. So this car is bulletproof, so like next time, you know, if you're trying to like, if you're trying to do certain missions that you find like really annoying and stuff, and you get shot up a bunch, this car is useful for stuff like that. I wish you could use this car in Copland, because this car would be so helpful in Copland. But yeah, so this car basically, you know, bulletproof car. You take Diaz's car, it's right around the corner, and Diaz disappears from it for some reason. But that's that. So I guess we'll wrap it up here, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this part. I'll have the next part up for you guys as soon as I can. If you guys enjoy this series, please do drop a like, because it does help this series out a lot. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone.